very, very different stories. But I kind of like that. I like that, you know, working with people. That's the connectivity for me. So what, you know, in conclusion, what I've really been proposing today is there is a sense of urgency to it, but there's more. I'm advocating a sense of participation, participation for humanity that says in that it is the disconnected narratives of ourselves, our own stories, our community stories, our cultural stories, our global stories, and the images that hold them in place that need to change. We need to evolve some of these very old narratives into new ones. We need to change them into new ones that have kept up with the world and with the times and with the peoples and with the ecology. I'm advocating that we bring all of who we are as global citizens to the forefront, using our good minds, our good brains, our strong hearts, and our resilient psyche to reimagine humanity as more than just eusocial critters, eusocial species, as E.O. Wilson says, but to imagine us as a relational species. There's a difference in being eusocial, and there's a difference in being relational. I'm advocating that we participate in our own evolutionary process with our vibrant energy, our respect for diversity, our creative approaches and openness to change, our deeper responsibility to reduction of waste, psychological, emotional, whatever, and our respect for interconnection of all life. So, you know, it almost goes to answer this whole session that comes under nature plus life. It was, what was it, saving nature, why bother? I have a problem with the word saving, whether nature can save us or we can save it. Saving is a little problem on the word, but certainly protecting and promoting and procuring and preserving and caring about nature. And yes, we better bother. We better bother. So I'm advocating that the choices we each make individually and collectively in creating our narratives for ourselves and for our culture and for our future as Earth citizens requires of us. Because, as Rilke says, being here amounts to so much. Because all this here and now, so fleeting, seems to require us and strangely concern us. Us, the most fleeting of all, having been once on Earth, can it ever be canceled? And that's not enough to give an understanding of why change is important. Because we are fleeting. We are fleeting. So, from Vers les Enfants, as far as we can know at this point, we're the only, at a point in time, humans are the only species on Earth that have the capacity and their drive to increase consciousness in an effort to find meaning in existence. So old narratives that lack meaning, don't provide meaning, certainly equality, we can change those so that we mature the people that we work with, we contribute to each other's maturity all the time. There's things I will learn about myself from you guys today that will, you know, they contribute to my growth, my maturation process. Increasing one's knowledge of one's own inner self allows one to gradually shed light on that unique form with which meaning will take for him or her, and which comes, at least in part, through close interaction with nature, that we too are an ecosystem. All of nature is a reflection, a mirror, invitation perhaps, to come into deeper awareness of one's own unique nature. So it is in part an eco-psychological task that we mature our personal and cultural narratives, that we cultivate a more sustainable manner of living. This is our mission at Veritas Graduate Institute. It's a new school. It's an online program. It starts, the master's program starts in April, and there's a couple of certificate programs as well. You can go to our website, www.veritas.edu.org or veritasedu.org. So I don't need to say a whole lot about that. I'm accessible. Email me. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are today. Appreciate you filling out an evaluation form, and I'm most appreciative of you setting aside time for an entire day when there's so many other things that are going on to share this time with me. So very, very appreciative. My email is loripie@gmail.com. You can get me through various too, but I think it's on the back or inside there. But more directly, loripie, LORIPYE @gmail.com. Yeah, all one name. All one name. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.